Shawna Huey and members of her family bursting into tears as she learns her fate. 50 years in prison for beating her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Jakaza Alexander, to death.
Easter Delicate, my good people. I am Mega, back with another reaction video. Let's get this shit in. It ain't changed. Mega. Shawna Huey. Shawna Huey was found guilty for beating her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Jakaza Alexander, to death. She was sentenced earlier this week. Let's check it out.
Well, new tonight, a woman who beat a 4-year-old girl to death had an emotional outburst when she received her sentence. ABC 13's Luke Jones was in the courtroom and is live with the verdict you'll only see on 13. Luke?
Of the Texas Department of Criminal Justice for 50 years.
Shawna Huey and members of her family bursting into tears as she learns her fate. 50 years in prison for beating her boyfriend's 4-year-old daughter, Jakaza Alexander, to death.
You're not the victim, Shawna.
That's the little girl's grandmother taking the stand to read an impact statement after sentencing.
For her to cry now, I don't understand that, because she didn't cry through any of her statements or any of the police investigating.
It's an investigation that led police to Huey's Tomball home. It's here on September 7th, 2019. They say the mother of 5 used a blunt object to beat Jakaza.
I think everybody always wonders why somebody would do this.
A question that's never been answered because to this day, Huey denies doing it. The day of the murder, she took Jakaza to the emergency room and told 2 different stories. First, that Jakaza rammed herself into a toilet roll dispenser. Then she said it was a doorknob.
And my niece was barely 30 pounds. So how she could cause deep bruising in her head and make her spine come unattached to her body, I'll never know.
The medical examiner found brain bleeding at the base of Jakaza's eyes, and multiple bruises. What's more, they found evidence that some of the girl's injuries were 1 to 2 weeks old.
She was a big part of our lives. We don't have a lot of girls in our family, so it's a huge missing part of our life.
It's hard. For 4 years, it's been just miserable.
And now, it's someone else's turn.
She only cried when it was about herself, when the sentence came down, or when she was convicted yesterday.
Luke Jones, ABC 13, Eyewitness News.
Now, I'm going to say this as a parent in general. Watch who you bring around your kids. Watch who you bring around your kids. Matter of fact, let me talk to the fellas, bro, because I think women are more cautious about bringing men around their kids. Let me talk to the fellas, bro. As men, we tend, especially if a woman has kids, I think she had 4 kids, bro, but we tend to allow the woman to, you know, I ain't gonna say take that motherly spot, but like to do certain things for our children, especially if we got a relationship with them and we, you know, we really fuck with them. You know, I know me personally, my baby mama, like one of my baby mamas, I don't fuck with her at all. And I still let my son go over to her house. And that's not her child. But while we was together, they developed a relationship. But my son's 12 years old. So yeah, you know, that does happen. But you gotta pay attention, man. When it come to your kids, ain't no ignoring signs. Ain't no ignoring no warning signs when it come to your kids, bro. Cause ain't no bounce back. You feel what I'm saying? Ain't no bounce back, man. So as men, you know, I know as a lot, because we not really nurturers like that, you know. And so when we get women and we kind of start building a relationship with that woman, we allow that woman to take that nurturing spot. You know what I mean? So we can kind of focus on what we got to focus on as far as like being a man and, you know, performing at our peak abilities. We let the woman take over the nurturing role. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm not saying don't do that. I'm not saying don't allow your woman to be a extended mother, but just understand who she is. You gotta, man, look up signs, because I guarantee that didn't just come out of nowhere. She didn't just do that out of nowhere. It's been signs. You feel what I'm saying? It had to be signs. You know what I'm saying? And 50 years, she got sentenced to 50 years, man. From what I seen, man, she ain't making it up out of there. From the things that I done seen, she ain't making it up out of there, bro. You know what I mean? I know if that was me, bro, that courtroom would have been in an uproar every time. It would have been my family versus her family every single time, bro. That shit is crazy as a motherfucker, man. That shit is crazy as a motherfucker, man. But like, yeah, once again, as a parent, it's your job to protect your kids, bro. It's your job. But yeah, good looking. This is another one like the other one. I am Mega, and we up out of here.